is need to know. Maybe many average players know this, but I think the most important thing is that I want to cover this all video and all stuff that I will talk about right now on the new players and the starting players that are in the World versus World, like the fresh ones, or maybe some returning players from the, I don't know, 2 years era back and this stuff. Okay, first of all, many players whispering me that why is that possible that they cannot join with the Soul Beast, they cannot join with this and with that. Okay, guys, you must understand that in this game and in this mode, like W versus W, there is different thing that is in PV and stuff around. There is current meta right now. I will talk about meta later, but right now is most important thing that there's a classes that cooperate together and they match together, and one class do this and second do the slightly different, but they always work together. And the classes like the Soul Beast or the whole Ranger, Thief and stuff like this, they aren't usable in this mode because they don't give any group support, any stuff around, and they cannot probably do the stuff like the other classes, or if I can say, other classes always do it better right now. Okay, so that's why we have the meta, that's why we have the classes that we need, and this is most important thing for everybody to understand, that this isn't about that, okay, you got Soul Beast, I will kick you. No, that's not the problem. You need to find that in this game there are modes like the small scale, like the roam, like the group squad, and we are talking about the group squad. If you want to sorry for the English, if you want to go like, I don't know, the Soul Beast, you must go roaming right now. That means you are in a party alone or with 2 players, or the small scale where is the party about, I think maximum is 10 players around, and you will go taking the stuff and do some job. There is definitely spot for this build, but in the squad is useless because it doesn't have anything that need to be matched, like I said, to the squad. But in this case, it's good to have 2 classes. Okay, this is the first one, your favorite, the Soul Beast. Okay, I'm okay with that. But okay, you see the tag from the AG, you want to go with the squad, you want to rape the asses of the enemies, you want to win, you want to fight. Okay, you must take the classes we need. And that's the Scourge, that's the Herald, that's the Spellbreaker, Scrapper, and these classes for DPS, for example. And this is the most important thing, because you need to understand that there are roaming classes and, like I said, the group classes. And that's the another point that I want to talk about. Guys, once more, sorry for the English. I hope you understand what I said. Are you okay with that, guys?
It's no problem.
Okay, thank you, guys. Maybe I will talk too fast, so sorry for that. I'm like that, you know. Okay, now I think the briefing, this was okay, so let's talk about deeply what I'm talking about. In this mode, that is the 4 important things to know when you're starting with World vs. World. And the first important is that what DPS is and what I don't know what consistency is DPS as whole thing when we move somewhere and there, and if we got DPS, which parts of the DPS are in the DPS right now. And you need to understand in this game, like I said, there is 4 different things to know. That's the conditions, boons, heals, and clear DPS. With the clear DPS, I always count the strips, and that's the thing that I will talk about later. So now you understand that there are classes that do some job, they have some bindings, they need to do their role, because if they didn't do this role, the other classes cannot do their role. For example, you got in each squad Firebrand. Why? Because the Firebrand right now, it's not much as a healer right now, it's much as the boon support. You know, it gives tons of stability, so you can get the DPS while are you standing in the enemy spikes, in enemy CCs and stuff like this. He gives you, or it gives you whatever. It gives you the tons of stability, and it will cover the things around, because the Firebrand is more complex class, so it can also heal and also cleanse. That's because the Firebrand as a whole is top class for the World vs. World, and it's a must in every squad and in every subgroup. If you look on the left side where we are right now in the squad, we are in the, for example, green angles, I don't know, green bars, and if you click the link, click the party above the squad, you got a small table. There is something like, I don't know, the many, and you see the raid mode 10, log subgroups, private squad probably, and under the need of the yes, anyone can join, you see the view as a grid. That's everything that you have to be matched, and you see the checked side. So that means you see the green bars of our party. For example, you see that I'm the first, the Ante, the Heartless. But if you uncheck that, you will see the whole party as I remember it from the World of the Warcraft. You see that we are under us, under each of us, and we got nice bar that you see everything. You see the buffs. For example, if you stuck on me right now, I will tell you what I mean. If I go to the, for example, I know that many skills are for the fifth squad. That's why we are in the fifth in every sub squad. That means we are 30 and we got 6 squads per 5 players in each. Okay, so if I go to the tone 3, for example, I give the boons to the players. If I put, for example, number 4, the players will get the resistance, and you will see that this is the most important thing for every support player and every support class that you play, because you see the thing like the boons, and also you see the thing like the conditions. So for example, if the MC can go for the blue side right now, exit the arena and go for the blue side, or yeah, no, that's the Asteria. Nice, Asteria, give me burn stacks right now. F1 and just some burn around me. You see that I have the dots of the burning and bleeding, you see, and I must react on it. I must cleanse them. I must give the boons myself, okay? She gave me a DPS like the condition for the fire and bleeding. You see it on the left bar, right? Everybody see it? I guess so. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know. Everybody know what I'm talking about right now, that you must uncheck the view as a grid. Okay, nice. So we continue. That's the one thing. Okay, because I thought that I will start with this at the first point, but I forget on it, so I must say it because this is the most important thing for every support, also for the scourges with the barrier sub and stuff, you know. If I will continue in this, we can talk about that we got some DPS classes in this game. And for the best DPS class in this game, that's no way that the Scourge is the best DPS class. The best DPS class in this game for the all-purpose class, that's the Herald with the hammer build of the power, that he can give tons of DPS from the range. And if you go for the melee, you will swap your weapons and you have sword or mace with the axe. That's your main bread and butter in this game. This is the best DPS class in the game right now. No matter that the Weaver has DPS, Weaver don't have any support skills that will support the party like the Herald or Renegade. So remember that if you are picking the DPS class and want to play DPS, you must play exactly the Herald because it gets tons of DPS. Also, this is the spiker right now. If we talk about that and like the things I was meaning, this is the spiker, not the condition DPS right now. And in this game also you got Scourge. The Scourge is the expedition of the Necromancer. It gives the barriers, so some group support with the heal skills and the F3 skill, I think. Like now, yeah, thank you that you do it, Zealot and Reaper. Also, you can pop it too. Yeah, you give the barriers, you give the bars up, and this is the most important thing for you. I will count the things that you need to know when the commander says something and you need to do something. I will talk about this a bit later right now. I right now want to, in my English, it's really bad right now to tell my feelings and what I want to say exactly, but I want to give it something like the cloak, that I will tell you what you need to know, and after that I will say, okay, on this call you need to do this. Understand all? Okay. Yeah, okay. So right now we continue. There's the Scourge, and the Scourge is the most important thing in each squad. The Firebrand and the Scourge, in my opinion, is the most important things in the squad, because the Scourge give you the strips and boon strips. Because right now, if the Zealot, everybody click on the not the Zealot, the Asteria, come closer please. The Zealot and the Reaper get to me. Okay, Asteria, go in the tomb number 3 and give yourself some boons, and the Scourges give her some strips from the mace and the skills. Okay, Continue with the boon up. Okay, go. Okay, you see that? You see that? He's stripping her and he removes her boons to the conditions, to the negative conditions. That's the red things behind the bar on the right side. You see that? And this is the important. I know the Zalet isn't doing the maximum DPS with the wells and stuff, but you see it that when she's moving inside the wells and stuff, you see that that's the boons from the left sides are instantly converted to the right side to the negative condition. And that's another point that I was talked about in 5 minutes ago. Okay, if I will continue in this is the most important round of the Scourge. Not the most DPS, the most cast. That's the another top thing that he or she can do on the Scourge. But the most important thing is that to do strips. So that's mean give the skills that you need to know for the stripping the enemy group, because if you give the strips to the enemy groups like now you saw in on Asteria, that means the enemy groups don't have the stability. So that means that if any of our spellbreakers or DPS give any CC skill like the stun, knockback and stuff on them, they will instantly stop them on one spot and make them vulnerable for our DPS like the Herald that will give the number 2 and number 4 on the enemies, and they will instantly put them on the down state because the DPS is really high. And if you got at least 2 or 3 heralds in squad of around the 20 players, you will see that many players raiding with me, so they understand what is that, and you will put them instantly to the down state. And after that we can kill them and move, because we lower the enemy numbers and move a little bit closer, or we can smash them on one side with the melee push, you know. So that's most important thing. I will discuss the later things with the wells and stuff. Okay, if we work around and move on the other classes, another important class for the squad, we don't have it right now in the squad, but is the Spellbreaker. I know the Spellbreaker get nerfed like fucking hell. Sorry that I'm rude, but it's that like it is, because it's my mind. And you play them only by the supports, because it gives tons of cleanses, it gives tons of the group support, also tons of CC with the hammer, and most important thing, he gives you the wins. The bubble, like I called it. Yeah, that's true, because the bubble is the game changer. Even it's got nerf. It don't go for the 10 players. It goes only for the 5 players right now. But it's same important, because like you know, if you're moving forward with the bubble, each enemy caught in the bubble, but the maximum of them, remember that, is only 5. So that doesn't mean you must be moving like fucking Sonic or fucking Cheetah around the map and saying bomb it here. No, it enough if you cover 5-10 players, between 5 and 10 players, because many players will dodge out of it. But the players that cannot, it's simply stuck in the bubble, and the enemies that are in the bubble losing the boon every 5 seconds. Not every 5 seconds, every second for the 5 seconds. So that means he lost every boon, like I was talking about in previous, I think, 2 minutes monologue. And if he don't get boons, what does it mean? He gets vulnerable for our DPS, for CCs and stuff. Also, in the bubble of the Spellbreaker, he cannot receive any boons. That's most important thing. So if you do the DPS to our bubble, do CC, do wells, do stuff like you need to know what to do and where to put it, that means you kill them instantly, because they are vulnerable to DPS. Guys, I'm glad everybody's joining my training today. We are on the art what is that, base art guild hall right now. Yeah, I will say that later with the Ghastly Breach. Yeah, I remember that. Don't worry about that. Join art guild hall, and most important thing, join our squad. The players like the Scarlet and the stuff around, please invite the players that will write in the chat of the art, and invite them so they can join our map. Okay, let's talk about deep around the classes, and I will continue with that. Okay, so we got Spellbreaker in like half of the second, and another most important class is the Scrapper. Why the Scrapper is most important class? Because the healing Scrapper is really game changer. Because remember, like I was talking about that the game's got conditions and the boons and stuff. The best condition cleanser in this game is right now Scrapper. The best healer in the game is the Scrapper, and you need have to each firebrand in the squad at least another second support. In the terms, if you got Scrapper, it's enough. If you got Firebrand and Scrapper in one squad, it's enough, it's good, and you can win everything, because he will put the conditions from you, he will cleanse them like hell, he can heal you, and it's really easy to play for the Firebrand when he don't need to focus on the cleansings, also with the stability and stuff that is most important for the whole squad. Also, the Scrappers got one good thing. I don't know. Yeah, I've got the charger near here right now on the Scrapper. I don't know if he's in voice, but if he can put the thing where the boon is converted to the conditions are converted to boons, I think there's some kind of trail, and that is really important, because when we was fighting against Asteria, you saw the conditions that was dropping on her when the Scourges was stripping her from the boons to the conditions. I know that is really hard to understand what I'm talking about for the new players, but I trying to do it at easiest way that is possible. Yeah, and I will say it like this, you know that if you got something like this, you need something that will cover it, and that is the Scrapper. If your enemy squad putting high pressure on you, on your Firebrands, so the boons are moving back, the conditions are moving up, so you need somebody that will cleanse them or convert them to the boons. So that is Scrapper. I know that is something different. Say, okay, why we have the Scourges for the stripping, and also the Scrappers for the boon condition converting to boons. Yeah, that's understandable, but that's the way how the ANET makes it, and now you understand why is it like this. The team that has better sustain, quicker players on the keyboard, and also the better Scourges and the DPS, it wins always, because this game is only about how fast you are. If you don't look on your bar, if you use the skills in your from your mind, you know the CDs and stuff, you will be good and you will be better and better. You know, that's most important thing. And if I count on it, the Scrapper is the top in this. Also, the Tempest is another class that is really good at supporting, but he's much more higher skill capped. You need to really know what to do when you are playing this class, because really hardcore players only understand this class if you want to play it properly, because it got tons of cleanses, stability, boons, and also emo effects. Also remember that the Tempest must be beer with the Spellbreaker. So that means in this squad when you get Tempest, no, that's not only one way that you have only Firebrands and the Tempest in the squad. You know, no, you need the Spellbreaker. Yes, Alet, ask the questions.
Okay. What I've seen when I play the Spellbreaker, is I put my bubble, and the bubble comes up, and it immediately goes away.
Yeah,
what?
I will. Yeah, interrupted, like Dasteria said. I will say I will talk about this in the end of the video. You know, probably in the 10 minutes I will cover it. Definitely, this is the most. Yeah, I'm glad you say that, because it's really need to understand where is the mistake by the Spellbreakers, because I done them myself. I think 1 year ago when I was playing it in the meta. Also, I'm playing it still right now, but it's changed. So I will cover this. Okay, so we got Tempest, and I want to continue, so sorry for the skipping, but it's nice that players have questions. Okay, the thing that you need to know at this point is that the Tempest cannot be only one support with the Firebrands. All commanders remember that. The Tempest cannot condic cleanse like Scrapper and heal like Scrapper. They got emergency heals and stuff around, but they aren't so good as the Scrapper. So you need second support in the squad. So that means your subgroup, and I'm talking about the subgroup, that the composition of the squad. So that's the classes that you need to have is the Firebrand as the support, Spellbreaker as the support, and the Tempest and the support. And in these cases, you got these three on the board in your sub squad. You can freely give them 1 melee DPS to the squad. So that means that if you got any DPS Scrapper in your squad, you can put them there, and also the Scourge and Herald or whatever. But the Herald will be really nice, or the Scourge for the barriers, or the Herald for the Dwarf, okay? Remember that, all commanders. This is the most important thing, and the thing that why many big techs and stuff dying instantly when we are fighting, because we think we got enough supports. We don't have. If you want to have enough support, tell all players go scrappers and you will be fine. But that's impossible, you know. We are right now the young border. We are trying to learn players right now, and that's understandable that it will take a time till we move forward. Okay, so this is the coverage of the classes that I want to make. Like, okay, this is the classes you need to know. No more classes needed. I will cover one thing because I got MC here in the squad. It's possible to play Daredevil in the squad. Remember that. The staff Daredevils is still really good in the game, but they are really hard to play. And I know that only MC is one of the players that are playing it as I know him, so probably 2 years, maybe more. So I think he's really experienced player. He can teach you some things and some tricks. But really good thing about the thieves in the squad is that they can share the poisons with the sub squad. So that means you give the immobilize effect and stuff. So that's really cool and really good. Yeah, like now you see we got buffs. I got buffs from the squad. Can you post them to the squad chat? But yeah, you see the Basilisk Venom, Devourer Venom. That means these things will share with your subgroup. So that means 5 players, okay? Also, remember one thing, guys. In this game, you must read the things you're using. If you're using the Ward versus Ward build, you must understand what each specific spell, utility and stuff, elite skill, healing skill doing, and how many players it will cover. There are classes like the Spellbreaker, there are classes like the Tempest that can cover 10 classes with some unique boon. For example, I can put this on the ground. I will post it to the squad chat so you can see it, you can click on it, okay? This is the really important thing on the Firebrand. It gives the stability, 5 stacks of stability. Right now to the 10 targets, but in Ward versus Words, there are only 5 targets. Remember that, okay? This is the thing that was it, I think, 1 year ago, that you can give the stability to the 10 targets, but right now it's only 5 and it's the break stun, okay? It's nice, and you need to understand that this covers 5 players. So read your things on your ground. I won't talk about what you can do, what you cannot do, and stuff around. So I hope you all understand that and give me just feedback of what I'm talking about and what I just said about the classes. Everybody understand?
Yes.
Yes. Also the players that aren't on the mic, yes, thank you. Okay, nice. Because I really know that my English and my pronunciation isn't really good. So because I didn't speak for a long time, so I understand that sometimes players don't understand. So I'm trying my best, guys. Okay. Right now, another point, because I don't want to get it longer than it needs to be as the first meeting for us. The one thing that you need to know is the squad setup. I was talking about this, I think, 10 or 15 minutes ago. You can play the video after this and you can reverse it so you can hear it once more. You must understand also the commanders, guys. If you want to be commanders, you must understand one thing. Watch your squad. What classes do you have in your squad? And you must cooperate with that. You must play range if you got most of the DPSs like the Scourges and the Heralds with the Weavers. If you got many Berserkers, many Spellbreakers, many Tempests, many, for example, Scourges, also mixed Heralds, and Firebrand on each squad, you can definitely go, or DPS Scrappers, you can go melee. That means you can play right now. The range is about like Asteria is the target squad, if you see it. If you stay on me, if I put any skill on her, it's 1,200 yards. Okay, so that means I will hit her. But the Scourges, if you play them properly, playing current builds, that is really important. They got 900 yards, so that's mean like this. You must be like this on her, you know, to hit her. If you put the shades on her right now, you will hit her. Or if you use an Axe or the Scepter, it's, I think, 900 yards. Okay. So that's the range, that's the pirate. I'm always talking about the range or the pirate, and players don't understand. So if I say pirate or range, stay on me. So if we are moving like this, move with me, and just don't kill her, please, okay? Just if I say range, so stop on me and range from me. Range from me and give her DPS. That's mean range. If I will say, okay, prepare for the push in 3, 2, 1 melee, so that's mean super speed and go inside and exactly kill her. Stop, 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 don't kill her, don't kill her, don't kill her. Okay? So this is the most important things, you know, for the starters, for the average players, because this changed a bit after 1 year of you probably you don't play. Any questions right now? Okay. If I will continue in this is scribe how you play. I'm probably the last pirate commander on the AG, because many commanders trying to play melee, but trust me, if you want to win the fights against the bigger blobs, and you got experienced players and players that are knowing what they are doing, you will stop the squad twice as I cannot say it, twice as bigger than you with the range. So if you got 30 players, you will stop the 50 squad. If you got 30 experienced players that know what to do and will stay in the range, even they are melee, because they can't reach you possibly. That another thing is that we got Scarlet here, and that's the Chronomancer. So that's mean we're gonna jump to another topic. So that's the command, the calls. This is the last topic of today, and that's most important thing right now. You know, I will ask the not the Scarlet, the Asteria, if she can join our side. If you can go out and go for our side, so we can manage these groups. So we will see it.
Feel the fury.
Okay, I try to do some sub squats, like you know, right now. So you see what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, pretend it like this. We are 15, it's okay. Okay, so remember that you must uncheck the view as a grid to see all things. Right now, everything around you will see. Okay, I will start, and this will be the quick guide, okay, guys? So take a deep breath, because it will be fast, because we got only 20 minutes, so I must be quicker. So take a deep breath, and if you don't understand, just write or say something to the voice, okay? Okay, so first of all, you got firebrands. The firebrands must keep the one thing on their squad, and that's the Aegis, guys. That's the Aegis. Healing skin, pop them once and turn them on your squad, because it gives the boons around you, but it gives the bigger blast from the radius. It's right down. The range got 450 yards, you know. So that means it got it from your face, you know. If you face your squad, you will give it to more players, and there is the bigger chance you will cover all your subgroup right now, okay? So that's another thing. So in each fight, I'm calling for the sustain. Guys, you don't need the big sustains if you don't stay in the big melee, big range DPS like the wells and stuff. You only need to do the shield, for example, 4 shield 5, and give the Aegis to your squad and move with me. Also the stability, you can pop the elite skill one time, so that's the small pre-boon up. This pre-boon, remember that healing skill and the elite skill for one tick or one click, warband, whatever, you must click every time we are going from the stealth, every time we are going to go to the closer to reach the enemy, or in the melee pushes. As the firebrand, one thing you need to know, and at least one thing, because I don't give full training on the firebrand. That will be something I will do it with players that want to improve, and that's not the part of this video. One thing you need to know is that as the firebrand, you got different dodges. Remember that. If you're playing DPS and the commander say go left, okay, move with me and listen to my calls right now. Go left and dodge left in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dodge left. You must dodge. Okay, in this case, that's one thing that's always happen and what we are losing. The firebrands dodge first instead of giving boons. As a firebrand, you must do the one thing. We are moving right side, 3, 2, 1, move right side. Okay, we're gonna dodge in 5, 4, 3, give the boons and dodge. Okay, so remember that if I'm talking about 5, 4, 3 as the firebrand, you must start on 4 with the boons for your group, so because there will be pressure on us on each side or whatever, so that it's easy to stop our DPSs and give them immo effects, stuns and break stuns and stuff. So you must be prepared and you must prepare your group. Remember that. As a firebrand, this is the most job of you. Most important job from you, I expect. Your party of 5 players and you must keep them alive. Okay? Another player. Okay, for example, if we're going for the pushes or get to meal, yeah, this is the way. And also, but remember that, guys, this dodges thing, this thing about the dodge is only for the firebrands, not for the DPS. The DPS dodge like on its own, okay? Dodge when commanders say, but the firebrands must do this little important thing in 2 seconds before to prevent the DPS and the classes lost from a squad right now, okay? I hope the whole sentence is understandable, okay? Okay, now, if we are moving forward or we got another pressure and stuff, many time I'm calling for the sustain. So that's mean if you are, if it's heavy fight and you are already in the tomb, if you, for example, pop the tomb free, you must move. And if, for example, on the heart, on the circle, there will be enemy groups and we will stay on the square, definitely there will be ton of the pressure. You must put number 3 between us so we can move a bit forward. Nice. And now stop on me. And now another important things. You must play right now with the ages. So everybody from the firebrands, you must look on the left side on the squad if everybody got ages. If not, you must pop healing skill. If we stay at the range, try to focus more on the using the allied skill, but not all the pages, only 2 maximum. After we are moving, you must start with another thing. You must put the 3 in front. You don't need to do that, but if you stay in the range, understand me. You must put the number 4 on the ground. Why the number 4 on the F3 tomes? Don't try to put them on top of each other. Spread them like now. Why? If you read the skill means that you and your party get resistant. That means you cannot be feared. You cannot get the immobilize effect. Exactly, you can get the immo effect, but remember that this is the anti-immobilize effect field. So that means if I got the immobilize effect here and I put this here, I can move inside this and everybody from my squad too. If you forget on this, in each fight we die. You must remember that. Also, another thing, number 5. That's the emergency button. It's the unbroken lines. It gives you 300 toughness, protection, stability, ages, and stuff to the 5 players. Right now, I popped it. Number 5 on the F3 tomes. Okay, this is the heavy pressure way. You know, you need to understand this. You must do it. And I always, when I'm commanding, I don't give that blindly. You must predirect the move. When we are moving forward and I say sustain, I give it this. When we're pushing, I just move a bit forward. I pop number 3, roll back again, number 4, give something between us. And between that, I'm just saying the calls for the DPSs. This is the things that you need to do automatically. I don't want to call for this. You must do this as a firebrand normally and rotate with that. Okay? So the stability and the stuff around. Okay, scrappers and the tempest. In these cases, we are in the range. I want the conditions are going out like hell. I don't want to see condition on us. Like, remember that the 3 most important condition for us is that immobilize effect, cripple, and the chill. This 3 condition is deadly conditions that you must cleanse immediately when you see them on anybody on us. Okay? Also, remember that the fire, many squads got condition guards and these scraps. So if you see 9 stacks of fire, immediately cleanse them. Okay, so it will kill your squad because it gives tons of DPS in a few seconds. Another thing. Okay, the important thing for the scourges right now. When we are moving forward, your job is doing DPS where I'm saying, but in the mind you must have one thing. If we are at the range, the pressure is heavy, you must use the skill number 3, F3, I think the bubble, for the small bubble, I call it small bubbles. Okay, so that means on your F bar you will pop the F3, I think. Zalet, is that right? Yeah, Sun's Cascade. Yeah, Sun's Cascade. Yeah, somebody posted it. F3. Okay, and also remember, if the pressure is heavy, the healing skill on the Scourge isn't the healing skill like on any other classes. You won't use them after you got 30% of HP. You will use them immediately on the call of the commander sustain or pushes or engages, or if I need any kinds of support. Because if we like move, for example, on the square, and I say sustain, and there will be range pressure like hell, we go forward, we drop our tomes, and I won't see barriers on us. Barriers, nice. Okay, and you must do it. Also, if you pop them, if it's heavy pressure, and it's understandable that there will be heavy pressure in the range, in the meal, you must do this. Also remember, Scourge is one thing. If you are using the healing skill and we are going to melee push, I say go melee, or any commander say go meal, or we are pushing inside it to the enemy squad, you must burn that skill immediately. Both skills for the barriers immediately. Because that is the one way that your groups got more HP in the second. The barriers take the only small DPS. We will dodge over the enemy spikes and bomb them heavy. Okay. So another thing. Okay, the heralds. Do I have any heralds right now? Yeah, I've got one herald. Okay. So the herald, one thing, if you are playing herald, you must do the DPS exactly on my point, and this is another point when the scourges must be impatient. Okay, if I say, for example, give me some range DPS or DPS on the square, you must use your hammer, number 2, and immediately number 3, not only 2. That must be like bomb, bomb, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's only a way. And if I say, for example, I want to pull somewhere, Scarlet, now focus, is your time. If I say I want to pull on the square in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah, okay, you put it there, but no problem. I just want to say you must switch, okay? Yeah, okay. No problem, Scarlett. I didn't say that, so it's okay. So that means if I say, okay, we are under the wall, I say I want to pull somewhere here, just wait, and I'm going to count it, okay? I say, for example, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are Firebrand, you can pull also. You can use F1 skill and pull with the number 3. If the situation is okay, your group got everything they need, they got ages, they got stability and stuff, the situation is okay, you can pull on the wall too. But the Chronomancers got better pulls right now. So if I say, give me pulls on the square, wait a second, I will say what I need to know, what you need to know. One thing, if I start counting that I want pull somewhere, that in this case, every DPS class that can use the range, the heralds, the scourges, must focus that point, and wait for my countdown. If I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bomb there, on the 2, 1, you must put bomb like fucking hell there. Not the wells, I will call for the wells, but you must bomb it, okay? So let's go for the just test. Okay, give me small DPS on the square in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, square. Okay, give me pull on the square in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full bomb there, full bomb the square. Okay, I know the scourges don't have the life force right now, but yeah, this is what I need to know, what I need you to know. Okay, understand this. Okay. So this is, and in other cases, the supports must do their job. The Firebrands must keep the stability for the group, because that is probably the way they will try to push on us. Okay, and we going to the next level of this. This is the range. Okay, we create the downies. We're gonna move in front in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move front. Give me boons. Okay, stop here. Clans. Cleave the downies. Okay, another group on the circle. We're gonna go melee in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. Melee on the circle, and bomb it here. Wells down, wells on the commander. Ghastly breach on me. Exactly on my pawn, ghastly breach. Nice. Okay, guys. This is the calls that you know from me, so I won't give you advice on them because it's easy. If I say I want this on my pane or somewhere else, you must do it, okay? So this is the slightly how to do it and what my call means. Also, the one thing that many players that join my tag don't know, I'm stayed in the range a longer time because it's better. You can move, you can regroup and stuff like this. For example, if we bomb the enemy squad here on the square, and I will call disengage or peel, disengage on or peel, anything like that, or move back, anything like that, or any other commander in the AG or on the WSR, no matter, peel or move back or disengage, we're gonna turn, and in these cases we will have not the things like we are out of the combat. We will be in the combat, so that means we cannot be so quick. We are moving slower, and the swiftness can be spread and stuff and blah 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 blah. We need super speed in these cases. The heralds can pop the stance like and give the super speed. The scrappers pop the super speed from the gyros. The tempest can pop the super speed from the eye of the storm, if I say correctly. Okay, so we're gonna peel back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peel, super speed up, super speed. Okay, nice. I saw it. I saw the eye of the storm. Nice. This is really important. Okay, talk.
When we do the peel, sorry for interrupting you, Ante.
No problem. I'm glad.
The guardians need to put their lines.
Yeah, this is what I discuss right now.
Yes,
exactly.
And also the necros staff 5.
Yeah, they can. If they're playing the staffs, that's the other thing, because the staff isn't so good right now, but it depends on the calls and on the squad.
No, I'm just saying,
agree. Okay, remember that we can move from this point, from the enemies are on the circle. We are moving backward, and there is some files that you can see that I'm slowly going backward. I'm just facing them and slowly going backward, so we can DPS them and see them all the time. In some cases I will turn. In the cases when I say turn and peel, and you see my character is moving back like this, give the lines behind us, because if the enemy trying to push us, they will stop on the lines, and we can reverse the bomb. Like I always say, we're gonna reverse bomb on the circle, on the square in 3, 2, 1, reverse, and bomb the square now. Bomb, guys, come on, don't sleep. Nice. Okay, so remember that. That's the third call from me. And this and one last call that you need to remember, because many commanders don't use it, and it's pity, because it's fucking OP, and Goba and other players know that I'm using this really often. And is that we, for example, if you are staying here and probably the enemy is somewhere there and they are melee, you see it. That's no pressure in these lines, no pressures from them. No, even they are somebody like here on the square, no pressure here. That means they are melee. They will go for super speed and stuff. We must put here, when I say the lines, the DPS, the CC, slowly going backward. Now we're gonna cast Ghastly Breach on the ground. Cast Ghastly Breach. Dodge right side. Full well bomb on the circle. Warrior bubble will be on us right now, and we kill them. Okay, the sustain will be right. Yeah, we got warrior bubble. Sorry, I forget it. Okay, nice. And after you bomb it here, the warrior bubble will be slowly moving with me here, and we leave them, because many players dies instantly in the Ghastly Bridge, because it's something similar to the warrior bubble. Remember that it's similar, but the bubble just only put the boons out, but the shades give the boons to the conditions. So that means they got tormented, they got crippled and stuff like this. Okay, so remember that. And that's the one way you can go right, left. I will say go right, go left. Okay, one more thing that we'll discuss, because the Gobi said this. B, are you on the Discord? I think you are right now. Okay, how much time till the bubble will be ready? B?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
No problem. B, please. How much time till the CD of the bubble?
3 seconds.
Okay. We will be waiting on it, and I will show you the thing that the Goba was talking about with the bubble and the support of the bubble. Okay. I will mark you so you see, so all you can see him. Okay, so B is marked. Remember that bubble counts only 5 players, enemy players. So that means you don't need to chase anybody in the cases that they are totally noobs. I will sometimes call for the chain bubbles. That means that every spellbreaker chain the first bubble. That means if B put the bubble on, another spellbreaker will immediately pop another after B move his bubble down or it's got on the CD. That's the chain. If I say put all bubbles up in single push, that means every spellbreaker put all bubbles in on my on above my pin, if I can say it. It's just with the commander, okay? So we can bump enough players. Okay, is the bubble ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just saying what I need from you right now. Don't do it right now. I just say you will just take the bubble on and you will stay like this on the circle. Okay, not far. Okay, and guys, you will see one thing. As a spellbreaker, you must cover your firebrand or your commander and also the enemy squad. You cannot be far than your firebrand because you can get the boons from him. Also, you can be easily interrupted because you don't have the stability and the resistance. As a spellbreaker, you can use the Warhorn number 5 and the balance stance, and after that pop the bubble. That's one thing. But most important thing, every firebrand is right now faced to the circle, okay? And you can click on the B right now, click on our spellbreaker, click on B, so you see the boons on him. Okay. B, stand on the circle, please, right now. Okay, and pop the bubble in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bubble, and go. You see the boons. We can reach him with the boons. So that means he cannot be interrupted. If he boons, he must moving with me. Okay, the bubble is down right now, but I know that you understand. If he will move forward or with the commander, he must all the time watch the commander because he needs him. You know, you cannot escape from the commander. You will die or you will be interrupted. Okay, you must stay with the commander because when she or he is moving around, you must cover him. That is why I'm using the click move. That means I'm holding the left mouse and clicking on the right. Somebody's saying I'm lagging. No, I'm not lagging. I'm just moving slowly so the players see where I'm moving, and especially spellbreakers. In fights, you will see it. In every fight when I'm using the bubble, I always do this. You remember that. Okay? Okay. This is the one thing. And also, the things for the firebrand scourgist means all the time. And another thing, when commander going online and start to making the squad, remember things, what he will call, or ask him, commander, what will you call? Will you call the whales or you give it on me? Or if you want to gas the bridge and stuff, you must coordinate with them. You must say him, okay, if he don't need to know if you're using it or not, because he expects that you already know what to do. Just say, okay, I use the bubbles, I use the ghastly bleach, use the bubble, use the well. Okay, put it on the squad chat. You cannot talk, no problem. Okay, bubble 30 seconds, wells 40 seconds. Just type it. Okay, so I always watch my eye on the chat in one of my eye, so I know what is going to happen. Okay. Yeah, Jürgen, right now. Sorry that I missed the chat, guys. Wells. Okay, another things I always called for the wells because it's the enemy spike, the Scarlet. Understand this. If I want to say we're gonna give full spike and watch the difference. DPS, small DPS, range DPS. Okay, pools. Okay, if that means give the DPS there. Don't use the bigger amounts of your DPS. Don't use wells and stuff. But if I say spike or anything like that, that means you must bomb the fucking numbers from your keyboard. So that means you put on the exactly marker everything you can, or between us and the marker, you know, for example, between square and the circle. If I call, we're gonna dodge back and give full well bomb with the barrier bubble and the pools, Scarlet, on the circle. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dodge back and full spike forward on the circle. Wells down. Okay, Ghastly Breach on us, we're gonna move right side. 3, 2, 1, Ghastly Breach on us, move right side. Move. Stop. We're gonna melee push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, melee on the square. Move. And bomb it. Guys, stay stuck. Nice. Okay, guys, this is what we need right now. We are 15, 16 players here and you are moving great, but remember, try to move with the commander all the time. I know it's difficult, it's hard because I'm moving fucking fast and I'm talking fucking crazy fast. So that means it's harder for you. But remember that if there is Downey here and we are here, okay, Downey is on the circle and we are here on my pin and the enemy squad, bigger squad is here. And here is one fucking crazy Downey. Leave him. No matter. Or if you miss your click because the commander saying we going the square, leave the Downey. I see the Downey. I know about him and I'm waiting till any of the enemy squad will trying to port him here, for example, or here and trying to res him. After that, we're gonna bomb them with the wells and stuff, you know, and pools. But for most important thing, stay with attack, no matter that you cannot hit with one skill in these cases, okay? If you understand me, no matter if you can hit something if there is a Downey. If I say peel on the square, we're gonna melee square, we're gonna move on the square, we bomb the square, we turn it, we're gonna range circle, we're gonna go back or whatever, no matter what it's need to do, but stay with the squad, you know. I know that is really disappointing to see two Downies here and you cannot hit them. For example, there is two Downies and there, oh my god, I need to hit them at least once. No, because for example, everybody go on the square right now, everybody on square. If you go on the square, everybody on square, not on me, square, stuck on the square. Okay, in this case, Asteria is here right now, so with me, so you will see it. Because when, for example, B will be the commander and you are on the square and prepare for pushing the heart in the front, and I will go here because I want to my Downey here because I won't just be so selfish and my group don't need me. That means the second squad is the triangle. So that means he gonna pull there and bomb it with wells here. So there is 2 minus firebrands for our squad and we are dead. Okay? So you must be with the squad. So leave this Downey and prioritize your squad. Don't give the DPS no matter that we cannot hit. Most important, stay with the group. Even in the cases that you won't or you cannot hit with the wells, just don't use them and use them after your dodge or after you get to the squad, okay? Okay, questions now. It's last call from me. Leave them to make the enemy move, to rest them, not us. Yeah, because when they move, for example, when the enemy, okay, the question starting, no problem with that. When we are here on the circle and Downey on the square, there's the really high chance that the enemy group will rest, or at the roamers they are on the circle will try to rest them. We can pull there, we can bomb there, and we can lower the numbers from the range, okay? Yeah, I'm dead because I tried to rest. And remember, guys, I saw it many times, even from the experienced players like Scarlet. Sorry, I got mouse there, I must admit.
What? What's up?
I know I don't want to be rude, but I just see your name, so I know that you done it sometimes, but not now. Okay, there's a Downey from my squad. I will res him here. Boom, down. Okay, or in the
Did I do that? When?
yeah. Okay, and or in the cases that there is Downies here and ton of pressures and wells on the square, and you try to hand dress here, guys. Don't do that ever. You must wait for the call. If I say rest that guy, that means you must put the pressure here, put the boons here, and we can rest. But not in the cases that I won't say that. If he dies here, okay, but there is a tons of pressure, and guys, understand. I really miss that guy because he died here, and I really need him. But if I go here and try to hand dress him in the pressure like it is from the heart, that means the half of the squad will die, and we will die all, because when we lost the numbers, we die, you know?
So even if it were you, you wouldn't want me to rest you?
Oh, that's the difference, you know, because
okay.
That's the difference because I don't want to be selfish, you know, but that's the difference because this one simple rule, any commander know it. If you cut head of the snake, the whole snake will die. You know, the simple rule. Only if you got any other commander that is marked, some groups going for this, if they go snipe stream or stuff like this on their mine commander, they do this, but whatever. Okay, Ante, what is your opinion to the strongest CC from those three Immo, Cripple, Chill? Just want to know what the share venoms. Immobilize effect is really strong in the cases of the Ghastly Breach and the Warrior Bubbles, because you exactly stop the enemy in the bomb, you know, that's most important thing. Chill is also good on the enemies that are moving somewhere or they're trying to peel from us, okay? And the cripple is only for the lefters, you know. For example, if we bomb the squad on the circle here, we regroup here, and some of the players are moving from the square with the cripple, we can easily bomb him because he's got reduced movement speed, you know. Okay, I will check the another question. Okay, any other questions, guys? I already give the 15th minute behind of my schedule, so sorry for that, but I hope everybody understood, and we're gonna go for probably open talk around the 30 minutes. But I hope everybody understands, or if you want to ask something, guys, ask right now. I want to know that this 16 men and women squad understand.
Of course.
Okay. But I'm waiting.
No, I thought Gobabis was saying something.
No, I was just agreeing with Ante.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say that you could also let them know that you are available to answer questions in chat. I'm not sure
exactly.
where would you prefer. So
yeah, that's also that's also true. What's pirate style? That's mid-range, man. If you are melee and the commander's calling for the pirate or the range, you must stay fucking on the pin. You cannot move from him because you will die. If he say move, for example, to the marker, or we're gonna go melee, we're gonna push, this is your time to shine. No. Don't bother with the range, man. Mean on the range on the ground. I will count the range for myself, so I know how far you can reach with the skills, and I'm checking the squad all the time, so I know what classes do I have, so I know if I can use the range or if I need to go only for something like dance from the range, and after that melee them, okay? So don't bother with the range. Just if I say range, do your DPS from the range, no matter how far we are from them, okay? For Scourge, anything special I need to do for the group except DPS? For the Scourge strips, you must put the things around the corner, if I can say it like this. You must rotate on the weapon skills. That means you must do the accent number 3 in the melee pushes because it's stripping the boons from enemies. You must do the scepter number 3 because it strips boons from the enemies. You must do the thing like the shades and the F5 skills for corrupt and stuff like this. Also the wells. Yeah. Also, I will give advice if any of you guys want to do something like the training practice for your current class. I can cover the Firebrand, Spellbreaker, and the Scourge. Okay, I can cover it. I can say you what you need to do, what you need to know.
No mesmers?
I can give you the mesmers, but I think you are more experienced mesmer than me right now. Even you don't use whale.
Excuse me.
Okay, and the heralds, probably the heralds. I know the basics for the heralds, but you know, I don't play herald for a long time. I'm playing on the condition on the roaming right now, so I'm not a good guy for that. But I got probably 2 or 3 friends from my guild that probably can do that. Okay, and the guys, the lava portal bomb, the stuff like this bomb, we don't use right now. It's more ever range. After we understand the movement, the things, the 5 things I just teach to you, you know, about the DPS range stuff, support, and time. After you will be so ready that you handle these 5 things, we can move to the portal bomb, the sneaky bomb, and the stuff, because we really need to know how to do this as the first the baby steps. Then we're gonna ride the horse, you know. Yeah, that's the sacred tactic. Yeah, but you can do this on the unorganized groups. Okay, so guys, thank you all. I hope you understand my English, because I'm really tired. That's the one point, and also I didn't speak for a long time, so my English isn't so good. So I hope
Perfectly fine. Don't worry about
that
it.
will be okay. So the pronunciation and some words are pretty different, I know. The video will be available. How is it called, Scarlett? Available.
Available.
I always cannot. Okay, what the Scarlett said. The video
Yes.
will be ready on the YouTube channel. I will post the YouTube channel, all the whole video on the art Discord, probably on the AG2, because I think that many players don't join the art. So not join, but don't see the chat and stuff, you know, or at least reading the chat, you know.
Okay.
Can I put this train on my YouTube too? Yeah, you can, Crazy. I don't have the problem. If I'm here well from your side, I don't have the problem with that. If you want to put it there. Yeah, guys, remember that this isn't the last training. Probably another training I'm planning on the Saturday. I will give you a hit if I will be giving it earlier or sometimes, or at least some kind of time. I don't know. And I will need to discuss with the leaders of the AG and the WSR some things. I already start some talk with these guys, so I think the things are moving slowly forward. So we're gonna see. Okay, guys, thank you all for coming on the training and for joining my tips and share some from my little library. And
Thank
I hope
you for
you
your
join me.
time.
And see you in the battlefield.
And of
Thank you,
course.
Ante.
Bye, Auntie.
Bye bye.